Good afternoon, Year 5. I hope you are well and you've had a lovely weekend and you're ready to continue our journey around the USA. Today, we're going to be looking at the White House in Washington, D.C. Well, Year 5, I'm so impressed with all of this work. Just keep it coming. I enjoy reading every single piece. So I'd like to do massive shout out this week to Anastasia. Wow, Anastasia, that was excellent. Evelina, well done, Evelina. Mariama, and you, good work. Ali, fantastic. Patrick, I love it. Alex, well done. And Dua, well done. Fantastic work. Keep it up, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be able to read it. Okay, before we start, let's make sure you have everything you need. So make sure in front of you, you have a pen, your book to write in, and a ruler to underline your date and LI. And make sure you're sitting comfortably. So off we go. Today is Monday, the 8th of June, 2020, and your learning intention is to know facts about the White House. So your success criteria is, by the end of the lesson, you will know some facts and history about the White House. So pause the video and write that in your books now. Before we get on to our main topic, we're going to have a little recap from the previous lesson. So I have a few questions here that I would like you to answer in your book. So number 1 is, how many states are there in America? Number 2, how many stars are on the USA flag and what do they represent? Number 3, what do the horizontal stripes on the flag signify and how many are there? Number 4, what specific colours are on the USA flag? Number 5, what is the capital of USA? Number 6, who is the president of the USA? And the last one, USA is on what continent? So pause the video, answer those questions in your book. Let's check our answers. So number 1, 50 states in the USA. Number 2, there are 50 stars on the flag, each representing a state in the USA. Number 3, there are 13 horizontal stripes on the flag. They signify the 13 British colonies that declared independence from Great Britain. Number 4, the colours of the USA flag are Old Glory red and Old Glory blue. The capital of the USA is Washington, D.C. The president is, of course, Donald Trump, and the USA is on the continent of North America. So give yourself big ticks for all of those you got correct, and well done. So we're going to carry on with our main lesson today. Welcome to the White House. What is the White House? The White House is the official home and workplace of the President of the United States of America. Where is the White House? You can see on the map that the White House is in Washington, D.C. So the White House is located in Washington, D.C., the capital of the USA. The address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C. 20500. When was the White House built? So the first cornerstone of the White House was laid in 1792, and it took more than 8 years to finish the construction. Wow. Okay, so who lives in the White House? Well, we know at the moment that Donald Trump lives in the White House, but do you know who this is? Of course you do. It's Barack Obama, and he was President of the United States from 2009 to 2017, and he was the 44th President of the United States of America, and also the first African American president in history. So, who lives in the White House? The White House is occupied by the serving President of the United States of America, and his or her family is known as the First Family. So let's have a quick look at some past presidents. So this is George Washington, the first president of the United States of America. He was the man that commissioned the White House to be built, but he never lived there himself. So this man here is John Adams, and he was the first president of the USA to live in the White House. The White House is enclosed by 18 fenced acres of land. That's quite a big area. So inside the White House, you've got the Oval Office, and this is the president's official office, and it's the most famous room in the White House. This is where he does all his official business for the United States of America. Let's have a look at what is inside the White House. So there are 132 rooms. Can you imagine that? 132 rooms. 35 bathrooms. I wonder who cleans all of those. 6 levels. That means there's 6 floors in the White House. 412 doors. 147 windows. 28 fireplaces. 8 staircases. And 3 elevators, which we call lifts. I should imagine they need the elevators to get around. And each year, the White House receives approximately 1.5 million visitors. Wow. So there we have it. Lots of interesting information about the White House. We're just going to have a quick recap. So let's answer these questions. And I want you to do these in your book and pause the video once we've read the questions. Who was the first president of the USA? Who was the first president to live in the White House? What is the most famous room in the White House? When was the White House built? And how many visitors does the White House have each year? So pause the video, write these answers in your book. Well done. Let's have a look at the answers. So the first president of the USA was George Washington. If you got that correct, give yourself a big tick. And the first president to live in the White House was John Adams. Give yourself a tick if you've got that correct. The most famous room in the White House is the Oval Office. Again, another tick if correct. The White House was built in 1792. Give yourself a tick. And 1.5 million people visit the White House every year. Give yourself a tick if that's correct. So well done, everybody. Just a quick recap. Let's get on to our task. So your task today is to research the role of the president and create a job advert. So what you need to include is the job title, the day you want the president to start, the location, which is the White House address. You can find that in the video previously. What are the main responsibilities? What do you want the president to do? And what type of skills do you need to be a president? So what type of person, what type of characteristics does the president need? Does he need to be strong? Does he need to be brave? Does he need to be intelligent? Does he need to be kind? Does he need to be empathetic? Or does he need to be ruthless? It's up to you. What type of skills do you need to be president? And have a look at the basic salary. What basic salary is he going to start on? And include illustrations, little pictures if you like. So make it as interesting as possible, and yeah, do your best. When you finished your job advert for the President of the United States of America, send your work to year5@grange.harrow.school.uk. I'm really looking forward to seeing all your fantastic adverts. So well done, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and I look forward to seeing you next week. So bye for now.